Now, as he dances, the female spider watches
He's like,
very closely.
ah.
Not only paying attention to the movements of the dance, but also the fucking vibrations. And if our protagonist here...
You know, the ladies, we always pay attention to the vibrations. Today we're gonna watch MoreParz YouTube shorts. From what I understand, this is like educational shorts about Australian wildlife, a subject I know nothing about. So we're just gonna scroll a little bit and see.
Deadliest tree. Introducing
How's
the
a tree
Manchester
deadly?
tree, found in the United States of America and the Caribbean, and you may be wondering, what makes it so deadly?
So okay, so it's not Australian. It's just wildlife stuff. Why is the dead? It makes you want to. It makes you want to game end yourself. There. Okay, no. There's no way a tree would do that to me.
And the answer is that when growing this thing, God used the same design philosophy that Miyazaki uses when he puts a swamp in a FromSoft game.
Okay, this guy's funny. I instantly like this guy. He has a funny accent, and we both play Souls games.
Because even thinking about the fucking thing will poison you.
What?
Leave me alone!
That's not how it works.
The entire tree, from root to stem, contains more toxicity than a league lobby, and that starts with the sap. This thick, sticky, white substance is not only found inside the tree, but thinly coats the entire thing, not unlike the sock under your bed.
So, like, if you touch it, you're over. If you just touch the tree... Dude, I'm never touching a tree again. I'm never touching a tree.
This is a problem because it contains 3 separate toxins that will...
Oh, and a dispatch reference! Holy shit, I love this guy!
...seep into your system if you so much as f***ing brush the thing.
Oh, God.
Causing severe itching, swelling, and, chemical burns.
I think it's just because of allergies.
Getting toxic shock from just touching the thing isn't enough for you? Well, you'll be happy to know that eating the fruit on it can just kill you.
I mean, of course, if you eat the fruit of the poison tree.
What the sap does to your skin, the fruit essentially does to your throat and internal organs. So, just a few bites of Satan's apple here will cause you to start choking before you experience the worst stomach pain of your entire life, collapse to the ground, puke your guts up, and then start shitting them out. But the f***ed up part is even if you don't...
I mean, pretty much everyone knows not to eat random fruit of trees, right? You know, we all grew up with that lesson, right? We all have that lesson in our hearts, right? Do we all know? Don't eat random fruit of tree. I mean, I didn't know not to touch random trees. That's a new one. Not me. What? Kinda. Not me. What? You never went past the thing and it had big red balls, fruit, and then your parents was like, no, don't eat that. Don't ever eat the fruit that you don't know what it is. No?
Eat the fruit or touch the tree. It can still poison you.
Wait, how?
Well, let's say you're walking outside and suddenly it starts pissing down with rain. Thinking quickly,
no.
You run for cover under the branches of a tree. A manchineal tree. The rain hits the leaves and the branches of the tree, mixes with the toxic sap, and then falls directly onto your fucking head.
Ooh. Actually, poison damage cannot kill you in Minecraft. It will only leave you to have a heart.
This is the world's deadliest.
Okay.
This
next.
tree grows grenades.
What? What's with these trees? What is it with these trees? What's up with the trees?
See, this is sandbox tree, native to South America, and before we even address the frag grenades growing in the branches, we are going to start at the bottom of the tree, because I feel it's important that you understand that this tree was designed from the roots up by God himself to f***ing hurt you. Growing up to a
gods keep designing things to hurt us. Holy smokes.
staggering 60 meters in height. The first phase of the f***ing boss fight that is this tree is the giant inch-long, rock-solid bark combat knives covering the thing from
I mean, look, I feel like that is a pretty good sign to a human being. Like, the other tree sucks because it's inconspicuous. This tree, I see this spiky abomination and I'm like, I'm not going next to that. Like, I will not think to touch this one. The other one, I might touch just because it looks like a regular tree. This one, it's a spiky tree. I'm not going to touch the tree. I'm not going to go near that one.
Top to bottom. Now, if Groot's cousin being armed like the average British resident was not enough to stop you from getting too close, touching the tree will immediately make you realise it is not ribbed for your pleasure. It's for your fucking poison. Yep, as if the spikes weren't enough, the sap of the sandbox tree is very fucking toxic, causing severe itching and rashes
I never knew trees could be so dangerous, Chad. I never knew.
contact. And if you some fucking how get it into your eye, it will temporarily blind you.
Fuck you mean temporary, bitch. You're blind forever.
That all pales in comparison to what you came here for. The reason, the other name for this thing, is the fucking dynamite tree. The fruit. You see, these fruits aren't meant to be eaten. In fact, they're poisonous. Put it in your mouth, you'll cramp up, vomit, and shit yourself. No, they are made to spread the seeds of the sandbox tree in the most American way humanly possible.
That's crazy.
Explosions. The fruits are basically seed-filled time bombs. As once mature, they begin to dry.
Oh my god,
out.
that's crazy.
As they dry, they shrink, and they slowly begin bending against their stems. The tension gets too high, snaps the fibers, holding it against the stem.
How nature
and the whole
real.
thing explodes like a fucking frag grenade, sending seeds flying up to 240 kilometers an hour.
Oh my god, we don't want the evil tree to spread, man. We don't want the evil tree to spread.
Turtle.
Oh, a turtle. Oh god, this turtle. We're out of tree territory. It's a turtle time.
Breathes through its butt. No, this is not a joke. This is a Fitzroy River turtle, native to the land down under, and as with most of the shit found in God's drafts folder, its existence begs a single question. Fucking why? Well, these little guys are freshwater bottom feeders, snatching and consuming the children of aquatic insects and munching down on the occasional ribbonweed salad. And as with most river turtle species, this requires them to spend most of their time in the water. Now, rather than doing what most turtles do and developing an insane lung capacity, the Fitzroy decided to evolve a set of gills alongside their lungs to allow them to stay underwater for 3 weeks at a time.
You know what? Smart. I can't hate on that. They can both breathe air and the water, bro. I can't hate it.
How are you?
3 weeks later.
I am under the water.
However, when placing the gills, God was absolutely fucking plastered. And instead of placing them on the neck like a normal animal, he slipped on a beer can and not only placed them on its ass, but inside of it.
What?
And you know what makes this even worse?
Wait, so if you shit, but you also breathe through there. Oh god. Imagine the smell. Imagine the smell.
Turtles do not have a single-purpose hole like you or me. They have a cloaca, which is the fucking...
Oh, true. Wait. Turtles have cloacas? I thought it was only birds.
Swiss Army knife of holes. This means that Fitzroy River turtles shit, piss, breathe, and fucking mate out of the same hole.
Honestly, that's just optimal design if you think about it. Because they already breathe air to their front. So where the hell are they gonna have it, huh? It's just optimal if you think about it. Look, man. Look, dude. Like, man, the G-spot is in the ass. Yes, of course. Like, man. Of course, chatter. Of course.
This turtle breathes through its butt.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Australia has dancing
Arachnophobia warning to those who have that.
spiders. Allow me to introduce you to the land down under's most...
Dude, Australia, just all the spiders are there. All the spiders are there. Okay, I'm gone. Damn, Zyle has arachnophobia. That's lore.
fabulous arachnid, the peacock spider. Now, this
they're
eight-legged
cute,
pride
though.
flag is not remotely dangerous to humans. It's got full venom, tiny fangs, and as far as size goes, they're the spider equivalent of a f***ing gnome. What makes these little guys interesting is
They're
their
chilling.
love lives.
Dude, they're like peacock spiders.
You see, not unlike normal peacocks, it's only the males of the species that are running the RGB gamer lights.
Guys, why do real men not dress in very fancy colors and then put like a whole display behind them and then start dancing at me? I'm just sometimes, confused because, there'll be guys that say they want to date you, but they will not dress up in all the colors of the rainbows, put a big ass fairy display behind them and just start dancing, man. The fashion police, shit, the fashion police got him. Ah man, dude. Ah man.
But why are they built like a Razor laptop? Well, because spiders can't just post up with a dead fly on Tinder and start swiping. No, the boys here have to attract the lady the old-fashioned way. Shake an ass. You see?
Well, I change it, man. Why do guys not start twerking at me when they want to pursue me? Why don't they just twerk? I would say yes. If a guy's like, "Hey girl, wanna go out with me?" and I'm like, I don't know, and then he starts twerking, I feel like I'll be more likely to say yes. Ironically, I would be more likely to say yes. I was like, whoa.
In order to find a mate, peacock spiders head out to the club and find a lady across the dance floor. They then lock eyes with her, and as the song changes, they raise that coloured dump truck to the sky, start playing Dance Dance f***ing Revolution, baby.
Yeah.
Now, as he dances, the female spider watches
He's like,
very closely. Not
ah.
only paying attention to the movements of the dance, but also the f***ing vibrations. And if our protagonist here...
The ladies, we always pay attention to the vibrations.
can nail Osu Valentine's edition just right, the female spider will slowly approach, lean in for a kiss,
Aww.
But here's the thing. If he f***ed up the dance, he fails the charisma check. And if he f***s the charisma check, he's no longer boyfriend material.
Of course.
He's a f***ing Happy Meal.
Oh my god, did she eat him? Oh my god, oh my god. Imagine if boys would approach me, start twerking, and if I don't like the twerking, I get to eat them. What the hell? I've been born the wrong species, man. I was born the wrong species.
Australia
Next video. We're twerking.
just found a new insect.
Who's that Pokemon?
And in a certified Australia moment, it is unironically called the f***ing Lucifer bee. Of course.
Don't call a insect after the Antichrist and expect it to go well. That, of course, is the Lucifer bee. Of course. Dude, I actually am terrified of bees, bro. I hate them, bro. Wasps, bees, anything. It's not arachnophobia levels where I can't look at them. I can look at them. I can look at them intently and despise them.
Of course we have the Satan bee. The snakes and the spiders and the f***ing dinosaurs weren't enough. No. Now I gotta dodge a rejected doom enemy on my walk to work. Discovered in the closest climate to hell on Earth, Western Australia, these bad boys were named after the Lord of Hell for two reasons.
Why?
First of which being the giant f***ing demon horns bolted to their heads.
They're actually devils, bro. The closest to demons we will ever have on this earth.
Now, those horns aren't just there to look scary. They're actually a defensive mechanism to protect the demon bees from bigger predators. However, only the ladies of the species stay strapped, as the horns are only found on females, meaning a more accurate name for these absolute girl bosses.
Oh my god, Slay. Oh my god, look at her. Slay, Lucifer bee. They're kind of cute. Okay, bro, you know, you skipped the whole spider one, and the spider was actually kind of cute. This, nah, bro, nah.
Is the Karlak bee.
Kind of
But
bad.
a pair of spirit Halloween horns can't be the only reason they're named after the devil, right? I mean, there's gotta be f***ing something else. Like, do they spit fire? Maybe they've got a pitchfork for a stinger that injects you with f***ing acid venom. The answer to that is, no. It's a normal f***ing honeybee.
What?
The actual reason is that lead researcher, Dr. Kit Prendergast, was watching the f***ing Netflix show.
Biggest cock I've ever seen.
And this isn't even the first time she's done something like this. She named another species after her pet dog. F***ing based.
Dude, you know, I was about to say, you know what, based. I was about to say that. And you took it out of my mouth. Yes, it is named after my dog. How can you tell?
Australia just found that isn't a tree.
Okay, wait. Is it a bird? It's like, I kind of see two birds. One bird, two bird. Is it two birds?
It's a f***ing bird.
Oh.
Introducing the tawny frogmouth, a species of bird found in the land down under.
Look at it. Oh, man, look at it. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. I could never hate this one.
And Australia's very own avian equivalent of a maxed out Skyrim stealth build. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, well, it can't be that stealthy. I can see it.
There's two. I already saw there's two in the picture. She's gonna be like, well, there's actually two. I saw both. I'm epic.
Yeah, you can. You can see that one. Did you see the one right f***ing next to it?
Yes, I did. My eyes are too good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My beautiful eyes are too perfect for the human brain to comprehend. I apologize for being the ultimate specimen, guys. I apologize.
Now, the important question is, why the f*** do these things have predator camo? Well, there's two reasons. First of all being, it's f***ing Australia.
Yeah.
You see, these bad boys are primarily nocturnal, staying on the move during the night and dive bombing unaware insects to meet their bulking goals. However, that means that during the day,
The
they
macros.
sleep. And in a country where at any point you can be bitten, mauled, stung, or f***ing drop-kicked to death, laying down in the wrong spot can turn a short nap.
You know what's funny? I used to think that the whole Australia spiders, snakes, kangaroos thing was a meme. But no, turns out it's just part of the reality. They just find snakes in their houses and shit, bro. I used to think it was an exaggerated meme, you know, but turns out it's real.
Into the forever sleep. So, in order to prevent themselves from becoming an item on a snake's KFC order, these tactical chickens evolved a ghillie suit to basically allow them to f***ing disappear. Being practically invisible allows them to unlock their second passive, f***ing DoorDash.
What?
You see,
What?
these guys are so f***ing good at cosplaying a stick that not only do predators mistake them for Groot, but so does their prey. And so, whenever they take a nap, they just leave their mouths open a little bit. And whenever
That's crazy.
some
They just sleep like.
or ant just tries to walk his way to work,
I wish I had natural camouflage. Aw, don't worry, you do. If you go in a group full of losers, you surely will be camouflaged as one of them.
he instead DoorDashes himself directly into its f***ing mouth. That is...
Damn.
I want you to imagine
Wait, a monkey? A monkey?
you're cave diving. You turn a corner and see a spider web the size...
Okay, he didn't do an arachnophobia warning for this one. I will do one. Holy smokes, bro. Holy smokes.
Size of the fucking wall. I regret to inform you that no, this is not fake. This is an actual photo from the inside of a cave on the Greek-Albanian border, where scientists have discovered the world's largest spider web.
Damn, that's kind of
Located in-
metal though. Holy shit.
In a portion of the cave crammed to the brim with sulfur that has quite literally never seen the light of God. This wall of white sticky stuff spans 1,100 square fucking feet. That is the size of a 2-bedroom fucking house. However, finding the average Australian home on the wall of a cave at Y11 brings up a far scarier question. What the fuck built it? Well, to the relief of many, no, we did not discover a giant spider lair. Nor is this the result of a single spider with creative mode and world edit. No, it's far fucking worse. Because this web is the arachnid equivalent of getting the boys on for a 2-week Minecraft phase.
Yeah, I assume it's just a team effort. Like, there's a lot of them. They just were chilling, you know? Burning with fire because... But, like, it's in a cave, man. It's in a cave. Like, you know... I don't want them in my house, but I'm not gonna kill them in a cave. That's their place. You know, it's like... If they come into my house, I get to kill them if I see them. Is my rule for them. But if I get into their house, aka the cave, they should be allowed to kill me if they see me. I feel like it's only fair. It's only fair, man. It's only fair.
Because this web is a collaborative effort. It was built by 111,000 fucking spiders. I want you to imagine.
Why is he touching it?
This
These shirts are very interesting. Let's go.
pond is hiding something scary. No, not that.
Calm down. You will never have to be employed again. You'll never get employed again. It's fine. You're a streamer. You're not gonna get employed. Okay, I'm sorry. I just can't believe they put that in the video. That's not okay, man. That's not okay.
It's worse. You see, these are cranberries, a small red fruit used in juice,
That's not bad.
sauces, and even alcohol. However,
Cranberries look like
unlike many
fire.
fruits which grow in luscious green fields, cranberries grow in a fucking swamp. However, sharing a postcode with Shrek doesn't exempt cranberries from pest control issues. But rather than dumping enough toxic chemicals on the cranberry bog to qualify it as a League of Legends lobby, cranberry farmers decided to use a more interesting form of pest control. Fucking wolf spiders.
Ooh, he did give a arachnophobia warning there. Ooh. I mean, look, I guess it's like human to spider collaboration, man. I can't hate it.
That's right, in order to prevent a horde of bugs from devouring these innocent cranberries, our brave hell spiders are deployed to the field to protect against the horde. Which works great. Until they flood the fields to harvest the cranberries, at which point the highly venomous wolf spiders start to look for the closest high point.
Ooh,
And if you're picking the berries,
I don't like that though.
that's you. This pond is hot.
I don't like the venomous ones. I don't.
This shrimp
This shrimp.
has a gun.
What?
No, this isn't a Fortnite skin. This is a real
Can I be that
fucking
shrimp?
animal. And it's called the pistol shrimp. Now, unsurprisingly, being named after a firearm, of course it's fucking native to the United States of America. Where the fuck else do you think you were going to find it? However, they can actually be found expressing their Second Amendment rights over the majority of the globe too. Now, coming in at a huge 2 inches, it is not the size of his body.
Wow, they're massive. Wow, these shrimps are huge, bro. I thought shrimps were small, but clearly not, because this shrimp is massive, bro. Oh my god. the biggest thing I've ever seen, man. You know, if you wanted to eat it, your jaw would break because he's too big.
That makes him special, but the caliber of the big iron on his hip. Or should I say big claw? Yes.
Why would he show me that? I did not want to see that. Why would he do that, first of all? Second of all, why would he show it to me? Why?
See, that oversized right pincher isn't just because he forgot to, you know, switch hands while...
I was gonna make that joke. I was gonna make it, but then I realized he was going for the same joke. I didn't know. Because if I did it, you would say it was less funny anyways.
Doing homework. No, mate, that claw is basically fucking Mega Man's arm cannon. But last I checked, they can't call in an ammo resupply under the sea. So how does the claw become a gun? The answer is bubble. You see, these bad boys hunt smaller shrimp, and they start that hunt by jumping off the fucking battle bus and looking for prey. Once they get within effective range, they will literally cock their claw like the hammer on a revolver. Weapon ready, they line up the shot, take aim, and...
How does it work?
They snap their claws together so fucking fast, it causes an underwater vacuum, creating an
Yo! That's crazy!
explosive cavitation bubble hotter than the surface of...
What? How? What? How does it get so hot in there?
the sun. This bubble is then launched at the enemy at over 100k an hour. The bubble then connects with the smaller shrimp and flashbangs it. This either kills it outright or stuns it long enough to be consumed. Poor little fucker got quick-scoped by phase shrimp.
Phase shrimp, bro. He's doing trick shots. That's insane.
Aussie farmers thought they were being attacked by aliens. But what was actually causing it is so...
Oh, it looks like an ugly cat. It looks like a cat. You see, that's the face of the cat. That's the ears. It has big ears. And it's just sitting in a loaf. It's sitting in a loaf. My guess is ugly cat.
so much funnier. This is a wallaby.
Oh, whatever.
The kangaroo's vertically challenged little cousin. Now, to get a little more specific, this is a Bennett's wallaby, native to my home state of Tasmania. And that location...
Oh my god, Tasmania is real? Wait. I feel like this is my Transylvania is real moment. Because I thought the Tasmanian devil and all that was made up. Wait, this is my Transylvania is real moment. You know, because for those who don't know, Transylvania is real. It's a place in the country down from Romania. And I thought this was a made up place. That's crazy. You can't be serious? I am. This is not bait. This is not bait. I actually never thought Tasmania was real. I thought the Tasmanian devil was the guy from the Looney Tunes. And that was it. There's no way, bro. Why would I know about Tasmania? It's like a part of Australia. It's not even a country.
is very important to the story. Tassie is home to a lot of things.
Wait, is it
beautiful
country?
views, a seal with a felony record, and the nut. However, one thing they tend to leave off the tourism brochures is drugs.
It's a nation. Is there a difference between a country and a nation? I don't think I know that.
Tasmania is the world's largest exporter of legal opium, the main ingredient in opioid painkillers like morphine, with this one tiny island producing 50% of global supply.
What?
Now, opium comes from poppy milk, and to get poppy milk, you need to milk poppies. And to produce that 50% of global supply, Tasmanian farmers grow huge fields of these things across the north of the state. However, because throwing these flowers into a crafting table gives you f***ing narcotics, these fields are legally required to be under extremely tight security. Which is why these same poppy farmers became extremely confused when f***ing crop circles showed up in the plant equivalent of a f***ing Town Hall 9 Clash of Clans base. They were understandably
the analogies are killing me.
Bewildered by this, and some people even thought it was aliens. So to figure out whether or not it was a Halo Elite drawing this shit, they set up some cameras. And what they saw was this little shit breaking into the field, eating the milk-filled buds, getting absolutely eyed, and then hopping in circles until he passed the
God.
They thought the f***ing Covenant were invading, and it was a drink-driving wallaby. Aussie farmers...
He's just going in circles. I think it's enough for this one, but these are crazy. Maybe we'll watch the rest another time. Damn! My man! Sorry, I'm stretching.